Stop what you're doing and picture this. A megastar rapper steps onto an arena stage and sees empty rows stretching into the rafters. Tickets that went for less than a fast food combo, while his arch rival is thousands of miles away, whipping a crowd so loud the security rail vibrates. Cameras flash, reels spin, and in that instant the hierarchy you thought was carved in wrapped granite shatters like cheap glass. That isn't a teaser for some dystopian concert movie. It's happening right now in 2025, and the scoreboard reads Kendrick Lamar, undefeated, Drake, drowning. If that vision hit you like a sub-bass drop, smash like, slam subscribe, and ring the bell, because Scandal News is about to unpack how the crown slipped, why ticket prices crashed harder than crypto, and whether Drake can launch the greatest comeback in touring history or watch his empire crumble in 4K slow motion. Drake ruled arenas barely a year ago. Announce a date, blink, and sold-out banners blanketed Ticketmaster. Nosebleeds started at triple digits. Floor seats required a small loan. Fast forward 12 months, and upper bowls resemble abandoned food courts. You can snag an upper bowl seat for $8. Yes, $8. Cheaper than arena parking. Meanwhile, Kung Fu Kenny is halfway across Europe, turning every stop of the Grand National Tour into a seismic event. Crowds twice as large, ticket prices twice as high, and footage so electric it hijacks your algorithm whether or not you follow hip-hop. Open your resale app. Type, "It's all a blur," big as the what, and brace for sticker shock. Instead, you get a bargain bin. $8, $14, maybe $23 if you're feeling fancy. Screenshots swarm X, Reddit, and Instagram with captions like Drake Wish Foundation and buy one get a Whopper. Fans who paid full freight last tour feel robbed. Bargain hunters treat it like coupon season. One Manchester date vanished completely. Official reason: production logistics. Comment section translation: couldn't fill the room. Hit like if you've ever skipped a concert because resale looked like mortgage money, and drop a comment with the cheapest ticket you've ever scored. Drake tries to seize the narrative. He drops a single with Central C, fires a Pinocchio jab at Kendrick, and urges crowds to chant an expletive. The clips go viral, but not the way PR hoped. The chant dies after a few rows. TikTok stitches pair the awkward boos with Kendrick's roaring stadiums for comic whiplash. Drake suddenly looks less like a titan and more like a varsity captain heckling from the bench. Punch, subscribe with notifications. Scandal News dishes receipts daily, and you don't want the algorithm hiding the tea. Inside the Manchester meltdown. Leaked emails obtained by Polestar show 4,800 unsold seats 48 hours before doors. O2 staff prepped grey tarps to mask entire sections. Standard practice when attendance dips below 70%. Live Nation begged for a last-minute marketing blitz. Drake's camp balked. Result: cancellation and £1.2 million in refunds within 72 hours, confirmed by Watchdog. Which, the optics, brutal. Now rotate the camera to Lisbon. Kendrick Lamar and SZA roll in, playing amphitheaters twice the size of Drake's rooms. Every seat? Snapped up months ago. Tickets that debuted around €90 surge past €200 as show day nears. Mid-set, a chant erupts. "This is yours." So loud, Kendrick laughs mid-bar, two steps with SZA, and later tells Portuguese press, "That felt like Compton block parties on Turbo." 10 million views in 48 hours. Free promo powered by pure fandom energy. The Kendrick SZA economic boom is undeniable. Barcelona's tourism board logs hotel occupancy up 20% on show nights, bigger than Taylor Swift's 2023 era's bump. One Lisbon merch pop-up moved 9,600 Ts in 6 hours, grossing €430,000. Airlines add red-eye flights just to handle inbound traffic. Airbnb hosts triple nightly rates and still sell out. Cities are calling, no exaggeration, for Kendrick stimulus packages. Contrast ticket tiers. Zach Bryan's limited view sections at MetLife fetch $300. The Weeknd's obstructed seats move for $80 on a fire sale day. Sabrina Carpenter, 2025's pop golden child, charges $220 for her worst views. Same economy, same resale sites. Drake, 20-something bucks. He's the outlier. 4 shocks that shoved Drake onto the clearance rack over tour fatigue. 3 major Drake treks in 4 years. Fans shrugged. I'll catch him next round. Stagnant production. The once jaw-dropping LED cube and treadmill dancers feel like reruns. Brand erosion. Playground disses and F. Kendrick chants come off desperate, not dominant. The Kendrick multiplier. When your rival lands what Rolling Stone calls the definitive rap show of the decade, your baseline must skyrocket overnight, or you look minor league. Money math. Promoters tell Billboard Pro Drake's stage burns $2.3 million per night, 80-person crew, 48 moving LED tiles, and a flying Ferrari prop build at $150,000 each show. Dip below 11,000 paid bodies and you're bleeding red ink. Kendrick's nightly nut? About $1.1 million. More musicians, fewer gadgets, plus merch per head up, 46%. Gap erased. Social sentiment widens the gulf. Scroll Kendrick hashtags, steady cam waves, captions, life-changing. Scroll Drake threads, refund screenshots, bot blame games, memes of security guards dancing alone in empty aisles. Hardcore OVO diehards still show up, but wide shots reveal curtained upper decks and lonely cup holders. Promoters smell smoke. Sources tell venues now if soft sales hit a third of remaining cities, expect logistical adjustments. Code for postponements. Drake's guarantees, Tower, once gross dips under 1.6 million, cancelling is cheaper than firing confetti cannons. His team teases surprise guests. Nicki Minaj in New York, Lil Baby in Atlanta, maybe a hologram Aaliyah in Toronto, but pre-sales barely twitch. Kendrick, meanwhile, hits the gas. Routing grids leak. Stadium holds in Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, and Santiago for early 2026. SZA whispers on stage, "This ride ain't over." Merch lines snake hours before doors. Jerseys sell out by song 5. Spotify charts spike 40% city by city the morning after each stop. Call it the traveling billboard effect. Touring is the lie detector for authenticity debates. Kendrick answers nightly with live horns, G-Funk vamps, and genuine awe when 40,000 strangers finish a deep-cut verse. Drake counters with price drops and reactive stunts that feel more panic than pivot. Historical context matters. Kendrick is on pace to become only the 3rd solo rapper to clear $150 million gross on a single run, joining Jay-Z's Magna Carta Stadium loop and Eminem's 2018 Rapture Tour. Drake peaked at $146 million with Migos in 2018. This cycle projects at $92 million, if no more dates fold. Drake isn't done. He's still a streaming juggernaut who can drop a surprise EP and own the algorithm for weeks. But concerts require fans to swap sofa time for cash. Right now, that vote reads yes for Kendrick, maybe for Drake, and nope in several markets. More no's and we'll see merged dates or a boutique immersive residency. Musically, Kendrick keeps remixing arrangements, horn-driven bridges, spoken word coders, sudden beat flips. Drake's recent singles feel playlist-driven, not stage-ready. Critics report bathroom waves during new tracks. A creative pivot could flip perception, but the clock ticks louder each empty row. Rivalry supercharges fandom. Drake's digs at Kendrick ironically pushed fence-sitters to sample Kendrick's show, boosting demand. Kendrick rarely name-drops Drake. He trusts "not like us" and that stadium roar to do the talking. Audiences reward cool confidence. Inside Drake HQ, the debate rages. Double down on spectacle, AR meteors across a holographic Toronto skyline, or retreat to 5,000-seat theaters and rebuild credibility with unplugged musicianship. Both paths risk humiliation. Go grand and still leave rows empty. Scale down and concede the draw shrank. Kendrick faces no such fork. He can extend the blueprint worldwide or bank momentum for a future album. Merch metrics paint the contrast. Drake's Big as the What hoodies list at $125, but sell-through hovers at 18%, leaving pallets bound for an Ontario warehouse. Kendrick's $90 tour jerseys, 92% gone before encore. Venues beg Peglang to reopen booths post-show. Fans feel the tremors. Forums once pure OVO turf now ask, is it worth seeing him live? Replies range from ride or die loyalty to, I'll watch highlights later. Kendrick's subreddit stress about bots grabbing face value drops. Flex your city in the comments if you scored tickets. Bonus cred if your crowd set the decibel record. Still hunting? Share this video and tag the friend who owes you concert karma. Fresh intel. Live Nation pitched a 2026 Drake Digital Immersion Residency, 30-night split between Las Vegas Sphere and London Hyperdome. 360-degree LED walls. VR meet and greets at $500 a pop. Early focus groups love the tech but crave raw live energy. Translation: Drake may pivot from traveling arenas to high-tech hubs, chasing the U2 Sphere model instead of Kendrick's gritty road grind. Meanwhile, PG Lang quietly trademarked Field Day Fest. Rumor: a day-long outdoor mini-festival in Los Angeles late 2025. Kendrick curates headline set streams to TikTok Live with interactive merch drops. If that lands, Drake won't just chase a rival tour, he'll combat a rival festival brand beaming content straight to Gen Alpha phones. Corporate sponsors hedge. Nike extends Kendrick's Cortez capsule through 2027, doubling SKUs and ad spend. Adidas, tied to Drake's Nocta line, slips attendance contingencies into renewal contracts. If average ticket yield dips below 60%, marketing dollars shrink 20%. Empty rows now hurt more than ego. They hurt bottom lines. Streaming trends deepen the divide. Chartmetric logs Kendrick's monthly listeners leaping from 34 to 59 million mid-tour, pushing past Drake on regional charts in Brazil, Italy, South Africa, and the Philippines for the first time ever. Drake's global plays remain huge but flat, signaling fierce loyalty yet weak new discovery. Analysts at Media now track a must-see heat index, artists with novel production, Tyler's stagecraft, Travis's animatronic mountains, Doja's narrative sets score high. Drake's once cutting-edge kinetic cube scores mid-pack. Fans have tasted IMAX-level concerts. They won't settle for recycled LED tricks. New subplot. 4 European promoters circulate a K. Weekend Pass, bundle hotel, local tours, and premium seats for 2 nights. Price: €900 for silver tier, €1,750 VIP with soundcheck access. It merges tourism and fandom like the Super Bowl meets Coachella. Drake's countermove: an OVO Celebrity Golf Invitational during Toronto Takeover weekend. Luxury suites, rooftop after party, sunset concert. Fun, sure, but bankers warn you still have to move the tickets. Studio rumor mill spins harder. Insiders leak whispers of an apology album, a confessional pivot toward diary-level lyrics. Drake supposedly tapped Andre 3000 and Frank Ocean as creative conscience. If it drops alongside an intimate 1,500-seat theater run, live band, raw vocals, no backing track, Drake could flip perception from bloated spectacle to reborn artist. Risky? Absolutely. But dynasties only reboot through risk. Another variable: fan demographics. Ticketmaster data now shows Drake's median buyer age climbed from 26 to 32 since 2019. Many juggle mortgages and childcare. Kendrick's median fan age: 24, still chasing FOMO moments. Younger fans fly across borders for I was there bragging rights. Older fans budget harder. If tickets aren't must-see, streaming at home wins. Time zones add leverage. Kendrick's European sets stream via fan cams on Twitch. Average concurrent viewers hit 65,000, larger than some esports finals. Drake shows rarely crack 15,000. North American start times clash with Europe and Asia, muting global buzz as it happens. Even scalpers are choosing sides. StubHub analytics reveal a 28% drop in Drake ticket sniping bots since March, while Kendrick bot traffic spiked 61%. When resellers stop flipping your seats, that's market-verified apathy. The deep history nobody's quoting until now. Back in 2010, Drake's Away From Home college tour grossed $666,000 total. By 2018, Aubrey and the Three Migos raked $79 million in North America alone. The trend line looked unstoppable until now. Historians of live rap say only one other top-tier MC faced a demand crash this sudden: 50 Cent after the massacre. The fix then? He pivoted to arenas overseas where demand lagged behind the US curve. Drake's irony: Europe is Kendrick's playground right now. Kendrick's arc is the inverse. In 2013, Good Kid MAAD City Theaters averaged 3,500 heads. A decade later, he's packing 50,000-seat parks. The lesson: slow burn plus evolving showmanship beats early peak with stagnant stage tricks. Behind scenes, sound engineers whisper another reason crowds favor Pete Lang: audio quality. Kendrick travels with an analog-digital hybrid console and assigns one engineer to crowd mics, mixing the audience into the feed so every night feels unique. Drake runs a tighter click-track system, perfect for Instagram snippets, less dynamic in-house. Casual fans can't name consoles, but they feel the energy. Psychology plays a role too. Social scientists call it the confluence effect. When fans sense they're witnessing a moment, demand snowballs. Every meme of Drake's empty seats reduces confluence. Every video of Kendrick's stadium roar amplifies it. Ask any Swiftie about FOMO economics. They'll explain. Where we stand tonight, Drake still lists 30-plus arenas. Each date a public referendum. A sellout sparks comeback headlines. Empty blocks birth memes in real time. Kendrick has 2 joint sets left before he closes Europe solo, then hush-hush rehearsals rumored in Buenos Aires. Momentum emphatically favors the man two-stepping with SZA under Mediterranean moonlight over the one fire selling tickets in the Midwest. If this mega dive fed your inner detective, hammer subscribe like a hi-hat at 140 beats per minute, ring the bell so YouTube actually notifies you, and forward this link to your group chat, because half your friends are still arguing about who's on top. Finally, drop your prediction below. Will Drake reinvent live performance and stage the comeback of the decade? Or will Kendrick's victory lap redefine touring for a generation? Make it spicy. Your take might headline our next episode. Keep the receipts handy and the volume loud. Scandal News will spill the next cup of tea before it even cools.